What's up guys, Zeo here from the FallenRedZeo bringing you more Power Ranger Lightning Collection figures. This time we have the SDCC 2019 exclusive set of the Jason set, as I call it, with the Red Ranger and the Zeo Gold Ranger here. So this is a pretty cool 2-pack. I was excited to get this. We was able to order it off Hasbro Pulse. We were able to make the orders. We've ordered a couple things from there so far, so you'll see those coming up for the SDCC exclusive. So excited to get this. So we have this cool packaging here. So we have like this little slip thing on the bottom so we can take that off, and then as you can see we have the Red Ranger and the Zeo Gold Ranger here, the two versions that Jason portrayed in the Power Ranger series so far. So then we can take these and open it up, and you can see both the Rangers on the inside here. So we have the Red Ranger with the armor on, so the dragon shield armor and stuff that they like to make the Red Ranger in for some reason. I don't like that they always go with this version, but they are thankfully making just a regular version coming up, so that is awesome. They got that. And then of course we have the Zeo Gold Ranger over here, which is very cool because I love Zeo. It's one of my favorite seasons, and so getting the Gold Ranger from that as well is awesome. Then we get all sorts of cool weapons. We've got the Power Blaster here in the middle and stuff, so I don't know why it come with that, but it did. But this looks pretty dang cool, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's go ahead and do it. But before we do, if you like Power Rangers and collecting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more coming up in the future as we get it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So here we go. We got both versions of Jason Lee Scott. So we have the Mighty Morphin Armored Red version, then the Zeo Gold version. We'll go ahead and set him aside and just start with the Red Ranger here first. So again, pretty cool. These figures are just so cool. They're not perfect, and similar to Marvel Legends where they look really good and everything, and I'm like happy to have these figures, but they're just like quality wise not the best. But it's nothing that completely ruins the figure for me. It's just little minor things that I wish they'd fix. But anyway, so this looks really cool. So again, it's the Red Ranger, but unfortunately, like I mentioned, it's the armored version. But thankfully we have the regular one without the armored version coming. So of course he's got the dragon shield on here, and then the armbands given to him from Tommy and stuff, so he's got the extra armor there, and he gets the dragon dagger and everything. So he's got that extra protection, but it'd be nice just to have the regular Red Ranger first instead. But anyway, so up top here we have the, of course, the Tyrannosaurus Rex helmet there, so you can see the Red Ranger, of course, with the eyes from the T-Rex, and then the mouth there and stuff for its teeth and everything. Nice visor looking stuff. Not too many issues. There's a little tiny red spot on it though, but it looks pretty good and normal. I mean, it looks a little misshapen than what it normally does, but it's not too bad. I think it looks really good though. Beyond that, like, it's still a really good version. And I like how it's like a nice shiny red too. It fits in with the Rangers normally and stuff, because how they have like the different styled helmets in their costumes. So it's like a flat red here, but up here it's a nice shiny red, so it kind of sticks out and pops really well. You can of course see their white color down there, then the classic red outfit underneath, so you can see the white diamonds there on its chest and everything, and then it's just all red. It, like I said, just has the dragon shield here on the top, so of course it's wrapped around him and stuff. I wish they would have like the little clips or something where you could take it off, because then that'd, you know, be fine and everything, but it's kind of just permanently on there. You could probably find a way to get it off, like pop its head off and then move the arms and slide it off, but then you still have the gold armbands there on his arms and everything. But we have the white gloves, of course, with the red triangles on it on both sides. We have the belt here with the Morpher and Power Coin, but you can't really see what it looks like. It's obviously supposed to be the T-Rex, but it just looks like a golden blob there. We have the holsters here on the side for the weapons that we'll see in a second, and then down at the bottom the white boots with the red triangles. Once again, for movements we have the head that twist and nod and everything. We do have the butterfly joints on the arms, so again, very cool. They've added these into the Power Rangers stuff, so it adds, you know, more movements and posability and everything. But we got the butterfly joints in the shoulder that can twist all the way around and move up about there. It doesn't really go any higher than that. Of course, fits right in with the shield and everything. It's not connecting with that, you know, stopping it. It's just the way the shoulders design stuff. It won't go any higher than that. Has the bicep twist and a double elbow joint. Then the wrist can twist around and flex a little bit. Then we've got the ab crunch and twist. So right under the chest we have the crunch, and then the twist, as you can see, you can hear it popping. Then we have the additional crunch lower down right above the belt. So again, I like the additional joints there. No waist twist or anything, because we have the twist there for the chest. Then the legs come out a little less than 90 degrees out to the side a little bit, and back hardly at all. We have the thigh twist, double knee joint, twist at the shin right above the boot, and then the foot that can flex and twist side to side. So again, a nice looking figure, but again, just quality issues, like, you know, some of the gold's not perfect, especially on this arm over here. The red paint's not perfect. The coin, you know, you can barely see what it is there and stuff. It's not designed. It's just kind of all mush and stuff, and some colors are blended there together. And then the foot, like on this side here, is curved up a little bit, again how my putty was, so it makes it a little bit more difficult for sand. Doesn't affect it too much, but the standing is pretty difficult. Like, I'm on a table, it's like flexible, it's shaky and everything, so it's not perfect, but even when I have it on a steady shelf, they're kind of hard to get to stand up and everything. It's not impossible to get them to stand up. So of course he comes with a lot of accessories. So since he's got the dragon shield on, we cut the dragon dagger to go along with, of course, Tommy's weapon that he passes over, so he can have the powers, and you can just take it and stick it down in the holster there. And then we also get the blade blaster, and we get two versions. So we have the folded up version that can go into the holster. I'll go ahead and put it in, so it can go into the holster kind of like that. But then we have the unfolded version where it's the actual gun, and it comes with that as well. Again, I don't like that they include, you know, two of these things, because it's just another accessory I have to hold on to, but I like it because that way you get it in the gun and in the version that can go into the holster and stuff. So that's pretty cool that they included that. We get two fist hands, so if you don't want to have the grip hands to hold the weapons and stuff, we got two fists so we can do some punching. And then of course we get the unmasked heads, which don't look perfect. I think they look a little bit better than they did in the box, but taking them out, I don't think they look that great. You can see the look of his face there. It doesn't really look like Austin St. John. The second one looks a little bit better, but the smile and stuff is just too weird and everything, and I don't think they did a perfect job, but it's not absolutely horrible. I think it's, you know, passable and everything, but yeah, not the best. I'm definitely not going to be putting that on. And then they also included the power blaster here, which is pretty cool that they included that. Of course, comes with his sword up here at the top, the power sword there, so you can obviously give that to the Red Ranger. And then we get all the other weapons, so we have the power axe, the power bow, the power lance, and the power daggers. So it's pretty cool they include that. The lances unfortunately don't stick together, which not like that really matters or anything, but usually they, you know, stick together a little bent up and everything. Again, not perfect looking weapons or anything, but I don't know why they included all these with him, because I know each of the Rangers are coming with their weapons. Like, you know, Kimberly, that's already been out and stuff. I haven't received it yet though. Comes with her bow and everything. I haven't seen though if maybe it doesn't include the clips to be able to do the power blaster, but I don't see why it wouldn't though, so it's kind of unfortunate. I wish they had it though, but it'll be interesting to see once I do if it does have it. So it's like, what's the point of putting it all together with this? Obviously not everyone's going to be able to get this because of the exclusivity of it, but yeah, I don't see why they included all this in with this set, but it's still pretty cool and everything, but I just don't understand why. But that's going to be it for the Red Ranger. Then we've got the Zeo Gold Ranger here. Zeo 6 is what he would be called, I guess, but this is pretty cool. Again, I love Zeo, so the Gold Ranger is pretty awesome from that. And I'm just noticing, like, when taking out of the box and messing with it, it'll recall back to when I did the Legacy Collection Zeo Rangers. If you saw that, you'll know that one of my legs was messed up on the Gold Ranger, so the knee was like built on sideways or something, so it just brought me back to having to buy another one of those and everything. But it's pretty cool. Again, it's not my favorite Ranger out of the set, and like, of course, the red one's obviously by my name and everything, that the red one's my absolute favorite, but again, still pretty cool. I like the black and gold colors mixed together and stuff. So we have the helmet up top here, and as you can see, it has the logo on the side here, which has the 6 extensions coming off of it, leading to the Zeo 6, because they all have the numbers and a shape representing that number. And this is actually kanji for king, which with the gold, he's king, supposed to be like King Midas, and he has Midas, the pyramid and stuff, so kind of all fits in there. And then of course King Midas with the touch of gold and everything, so it all fits in together with a historical significance and everything. But it's pretty cool there. I like that logo a lot. Like, I like the, like I said, it's the kanji logo and stuff, so it's pretty cool. And I like how it has the design on the top, so I like to fit in like the shapes into the helmet. They always have to carve in a design to be able to make it, you know, somewhat look decent and normal and stuff, so it's cool to get the different shapes and stuff in the helmets as well. Again, like the Red Ranger, a flat paint job on the body but a shiny helmet. Again, I like that design a lot, and that detail really stands out. Then we have his armor on the top here, so again, it's just a nice big gold armor with all the, I like the black paint they did inside of it to, you know, make it, all the little details up here around the collar really stand out and pop and everything. I really like that detail they added in there. Then of course, since he's got the gold all over him, so he's got the gold armbands, a gold belt, again with the kanji logo there, the gold kneecaps with the bands, and then of course the parts of the boots, and the same with the gloves up top here with just the gold bands there. So then the white gloves and white boots and everything, and black everywhere else. But again, to me, it doesn't really stand out or pop that much. Like I said, this isn't my favorite, but it still looks really good though. I like it a lot. Then we got the movement, so the head can twist and nod, obviously. The shoulder has the butterfly joint, and then it can go up, same as the Red Ranger, so it just has a limitation to go up to. Bicep twist, double elbow joint, and the wrist that can twist around and flex. Then under the armor, which you can't see too well, but it's right about in there, we have the ab crunch and twist. So again, that's popping again there. And then we have the additional crunch lower down, which of course you can't see it move too well, but it is moving in there, so it's pretty cool. Again, they add that joint. The belt's on just a little bit crooked. I tried straightening, but this one's like molded into it or something, so you can't really twist it, so unfortunately it's just kind of stuck there. So then we have the legs come out a little bit less than 90, out to the side, back hardly at all, thigh twist. Then we have the double knee joint. You can see the little cap, of course, right there in the center. Twist right at the top of the boot, so it's kind of like a shin twist. It's kind of actually down in there a little bit with the design of the boot, and then the foot that can flex and twist side to side. Again, a very nice looking figure overall, just some paint quality issues like the black and gold mixing in together and stuff, but overall it's nothing too bad and noticeable, especially, you know, at a distance, so it looks very cool. So we get his accessories, and then he comes with the golden power staff. So it comes with this version, which is just the normal version that, you know, he just starts out with and holds and everything. Again, it has the kanji logo up there, and it looks pretty cool. I don't really understand like what this does or anything power wise, besides, you know, just shoot blast and everything, but like weapon wise it doesn't really look like anything except for a staff, since that's what's labeled, so you think he'd hit it and stuff, but he doesn't really, you know, use it for that. So it's kind of like a sword and blaster mix and everything, so pretty kind of cool and fun. And then we also get the battle version of it, so as you can see, the center here opens up, so it reveals the stuff inside, which is what shoots and everything, and then the silver piece down here slides down to the bottom, so then, you know, can kind of be a weapon down there and stuff. So it's just a very weird and interesting thing. And again, they included two. Having multiple things like this just annoys me, because then I have to figure out what to do with it, and then, you know, where to store and stuff so it doesn't get damaged or bent and everything. So it's just another hassle for me. I wish I just had one, so that way I can just keep it with the figure as I have it displayed and everything. So that's unfortunate for me, but it's still cool though that they include the different versions of it. And then we get two fist hands for him as well, instead of the two grasp hands there, so if you want that. And then we get an unmasked as well, which again, I think this one looks a little bit better. It's still not perfect. His lips are a little bit too dark, looks almost like he has lipstick on, but other than that, I think it looks more like Austin St. John and everything, but still, again, not perfect. Again, I'm not going to be using these heads, so it doesn't really matter to me. And then we also get an effect here for the power staff, just another little flame detail that you can wrap around it and stuff, just to add that additional little detail onto it. Again, I don't know exactly how it gets wrapped on there, but it's got that on there as well, again with like the gummy material and stuff, so that's pretty cool to add into it. So that's be it for this SDCC 2019 Jason pack of his two versions of the Red Ranger and Gold Ranger for the Power Ranger Lightning Collection. Again, very cool set. I'm super excited that I was able to get that, because I definitely wanted the Zeo Gold Ranger out of the set the most, so it's cool that I was able to get that and everything. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments down below which one do you like more out of the two, and were you able to get the pack? Let me know in the comments, and of course subscribe to the channel to see more Power Ranger videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.